friends, it's Miss Becky, and I'm kind of talking quiet because I want to try to draw my dog Cloud today. A famous artist once said, his name is Paul Klee, and he once said that drawing is just like taking a line for a walk. I wonder what he meant by that, taking a line for a walk. Well, maybe if we look at some of his art, we might get some ideas. Here's a painting that he did. It's called The Red Balloon. Do you see a red balloon? So what Paul Klee would do sometimes with his drawings and paintings is he would just draw lines and just have fun with them and see where they would go. And then he'd say, hey, that kind of looks like a red balloon. I think I'll make it into a red balloon. Here's another work that he did where he just took his line for a walk all around, and then he said, you know what? That looks like a twittering machine. I think I'm going to call this one a twittering machine. Do you see a twittering machine? Here's a painting he did where he just took lines and went all around, and he noticed that some of the lines that he made looked like fish. So he decided to take his drawing and turn it into a painting that's called Fish Magic. I like that one. Here he took a line for a walk, but he decided, I'm just going to draw straight lines in this one, and I'm not going to make any curves. Here's one he did where instead of a continuous line, he would just do a line like this, and then lines over here, and lines going zigzagging up here, and all around. And then he named it Heroic Roses. Do you see the roses? Today, I'm going to try to do a kind of drawing where I take a line for a walk, and it's called a continuous line or contour drawing. Sometimes artists do it and they call it a blind contour drawing, although actually they use their eyes to do it, and they don't look at what they're drawing. They just look at what their subject matter. Today, my subject matter, if he cooperates, is going to be my dog Cloud. He's a white fluffy dog that likes to look out and watch things a lot too. So he has very good observation skills as well. So I'm going to observe him while he looks out my porch and observes the world, and we'll see what we come up with. Here's my dog Cloud. He takes his job very seriously. I think he knows I'm talking about him. Anyway, he likes to look out. He's kind of on guard a lot. He feels like that's his job, is to be on guard. Yes, I'm talking about you, Cloud. Anyway, he's holding pretty still. So I think I'm gonna try to do a blind contour drawing of Cloud while he sits in the chair. Okay, here I go. Okay, so I've got my paper, my marker, Cloud sitting right there. So I'm just gonna draw him. I'm going to look at him and try to follow around that shapes of his, that he makes with my pen, almost like an ant is crawling around on him. And I'm just going to follow those shapes around that I see, but I'm not going to look at my paper. I'm just going to put the pen down and leave it there. And we're going to see what happens. It'll be a fun experiment. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to look at Cloud, and he's looking out. He's not looking at me. I'm going to go up like the back of his head, and he's got some fuzzy hair and a pointy ear, and he's got fuzz in his ear too, and then he kind of has like a round head that has another ear kind of behind it. Let's see. It's got one eye here, and the nose kind of comes down, and he's got like a nose with two nostrils, and he's got a mouth kind of like that, and he's got lots of fuzz around his collar, And then it kind of comes back up around. So let me see what that looks like. Well, actually that kind of looks a little bit like Cloud, believe it or not. You like your picture, Cloud? You like it? What do you think? I also did a blind contour drawing of my daughter, and she doesn't look like this, but it does look like a face, sort of, and you can tell that she does have round glasses. So it might be a fun activity to do with your family, to do blind contour drawings with each other. It might be fun. Another way to take a line for a walk is to, I just started right here and I just sort of intentionally took my line for a walk all around the page. And then when I was done, I connected it back at the bottom. Harold and the Purple Crayon was definitely a story about a boy who took a line for a walk. So another book that I highly recommend is Peter Reynolds' Ish. This is a great book about drawing and playing and having fun and not worrying about having it be just right. And I believe there are some books at the library too. This one's mine, but I know there's other books that we have about Paul Klee if you would like to check them out. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you will have fun taking a line for a walk this weekend. If you do take a line for a walk this weekend, please send your pictures of your fun line drawings to asheborochildrensroom@gmail.com. We'll put them up in our gallery along with the other photos that you sent. Thank you so much for sharing your art with me. I'm Miss Becky with the Asheboro Public Library, and I'll see you next time when we stick around. Cloud, a special thanks to you.